they were plagued by this test. They realized that this was from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then they would go to Musa alayhi salam and request him that you make dua to Allah ta'ala that this be removed from us. Right? And then the moment it was removed, they went back to their old ways. Like is the case with all of us. When we are in difficulty, when we experience some difficulty, all of a sudden we turn earnestly to Allah ta'ala. Somebody's sick, we have some difficulty, then we turn. Allah ta'ala speaks about in the Quran, وَجَرَيْنَا بِهِمْ بِرِيحٍ طَيِّبَةٍ وَفَرِحُوا بِهَا جاءتها ريح عاصف وجاءهم الموج من كل مكان وظنوا أنهم أحيط بهم دعوا الله مخلصين له الدين. Sincere dua, لئن أنجيتنا من هذه لنكونن من الشاكرين. Ya Allah, if you save us from this, we will be فلما أنجاهم إذا هم في الأرض. But the moment Allah Ta'ala saved them from this, then all of a sudden they are back to their old ways. So this is exactly what happened to Fir'aun and his people. When the difficulty came, then they turned to Musa alayhi salam crying, and but when it went away, right? So these are the signs that they speak about. The next verse, وَلَمَّا وَقَعَ عَلَيْهِمُ الرِّجْسُ قَالُوا يَا مُوسَى ادْعُ لَنَا رَبَّكَ بِمَا أَهِلَ عِندَكَ لَئِنْ كَشَفْتَ عَنَّا الرِّجْسَ لَنُؤْمِنَنَّ لَكَ وَلَنُرْسِلَنَّ مَعَكَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ. And when the punishment fell upon them, they said, "Oh Musa, pray for us to your Lord by the covenant he has made with you. If you remove the punishment from us, we shall so surely believe in you and we will send the children of Israel with you." Remember, I told you this year that they kept the Bani Israel as slaves. They would subject them to hard labor and subject them to hard and enslave them. And Musa alayhi salam came to liberate them from this tyranny. So when they were beset with a difficulty, then they made big, big promises. They made big, big promises. But when that was removed back to the old ways, فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُمْ رِجْزَ إِلَى أَجْلٍ هُمْ بَالِغُوهُ إِذَا هُمْ يَنكُثُونَ. So when we removed the punishment from them for a period of time that they had to reach, right, they suddenly started to break the promise, which is the case always. Okay, alhamdulillah, we finish it now. Let's look at the Arabic. Read the Arabic there, Bismillah. Yeah. هذا إخبار من الله عز وجل أن تمرد قوم فرعون وأتوبهم. So this whole verse here, which we're looking at here, this verse here, which says, وقالوا مهما تأتنا بآية مهما تأتي بآية من تسحرنا فما نحن لك من مؤمنين. That this whole verse here is Allah Ta'ala is informing with regards to tamarrud. Tamarrud means like the disobedience, the sarkashi, the arrogance of Fir'aun, wa utuwihim, right? And their foolishness, etc. Wa inadihim, and their stubbornness, lil haqqi, wa israrihim al batil, and their persistence upon batil, fi qawlihim. And this is mentioned in the statement of Allah Ta'ala. What's the verse? Read it. مهما تأتنا به من آية لتسحرنا بها. That every time you come to us, تأتنا به with it, right? You come to us with it, and it means bayaniya, with a ayat لتسحرنا, so that you can bewitch us, you can put us into difficulty. فما نحن لك بمؤمنين, but we will never believe in you. We see that you are just a sorcerer, just trying to bewitch us, try to fool us, try to remove us from our land. Carry on. Right. So what? So here he's saying mahma comes in the mean ayya ayatin, whatever side you come, wa ayya dalalatin wa hujjatin, whatever proof, right? Aqamtaha, you establish it, we will never accept it. We will never. So imagine, even before evaluating and looking at the sign, they are rejecting it. You're supposed to accept or reject something on merit. Like if somebody comes to you and say, look here, I want to explain to you something. So you tell this person, look here, before you even speak, I reject what you say. But you never even hear what I got to say. Give me a hearing to see if there's any merit in what I say. Listen at least to see if there's any truth or if there's any merit in what I'm saying. But you want to reject it before the time because you already got the preconceived idea that this year, Musa alayhi salam, if we accept what he's got to say, etc., he's going to remove us from power. We lose hold, we lose our grip on power because now there's a supreme being. Allegiance will be for the supreme being of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, etc. So we will lose control of the masses. So before the time, we rejected already. So this is what you call, in Arabic, that's what you call where you reject, when you reject something based on preconceived notions. This is called ta'assub. This is called simply, like, for example, the Shafi says something. So before I even look at the Shafi's proof, I say, no, it's a Shafi. No, no, that's wrong. It can't be right. There's a Shafi. You see what I'm saying? That's what you call preconceived prejudice, preconceived notions. You're rejecting it because of where it comes from, not based purely upon the truth of it or the veracity of it. So that's what you call the asubiyat. You reject something because of what it is, not because of the merit contained in what's it. You understand what I'm saying? So carry on. So this is what you say prejudice. You rejected it before the time because you see it as a threat. Carry on, right? أي رددناها فلا نقبلها منك. We reject it. We will never accept it from you. ولا نؤمن بك. We will not believe in you. Right? ولا بما جئت به. And neither will we believe in that which you brought in. قال الله تعالى, that says, فأرسلنا عليهم الطوفان. We sent tufan, referred to like a flood. And flood means like when something comes in waves. That is why even you see what the Hamas they refer to the current ongoing war. This is Tufan al-Aqsa. What they call it? Tufan al-Aqsa. You come wave after wave. Like you will be relentless in our pursuit of you. You will not be able to stop us annihilate. Tufan means like a flood. Now, why it's likened to a flood because of flood waters, it comes consecutively. What you say consecutively, wave after wave. So like that, the waters came to Fir'aun, etc. And as I said, why Hamas, maybe you chose this word, that we will be relentless in our pursuit of you. We won't give up, right? So, فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمُ الطُّوفَانَ. Carry on. Yeah. So, اختلفوا في معناه. You can say the mufassirin, etc. They differ with regard to what this means exactly. Exactly. But Ibn Abbas, as Imam says, كثرة الأمطار المغرقة المتلفتة للزروع والثمار. كثرة, that's a مضاف. Then الأمطار المغرقة المتلفتة. أغرق يغرق means to drown, right? And أتلف يتلف means to destroy. So you can say abundance of destructive, drowning rains. You understood it? So this is, remember I told you sometimes the sifat comes as a mudaf ilay. The sifat comes as a mudaf ilay, and this is called, you done this in Durus Patri, al-idafa to the takhsis. Rains, not ordinary rains, specific type of rains. So you're making takhsis of the mudaf with what? With the mudaf ilay. So rains came, but not ordinary rains, not beneficial rains, but what? Al-mughriqati al-mutlifati. Rains that came to destroy and drown the crops, والثمار, and the fruit. وعنه, also from him, وكثرة الموت. It came to bring a lot of death. A lot of people drowned, right? Carry on. Yeah. Imam Mujahid, also a great mufassir, he says, Al-ma'u wa ta'unu. Water, ta'un, like a tornado. Right? Carry on. وأما الجراد, as for the locust, فمعروف مشهور. That's known. I told you that these locusts are such huge numbers. It reminds me of the hadith of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. It comes in the hadith that there will be a whole lake. What's it lake's name? Buhaira Tabariya. But there will be so much that when the first one of them pass, it will be a full lake. But when the last one of them pass there will be nothing left. Each one will drink a little. So these locusts are so much. When they pass by a whole crop of fields, maybe a fully laden crop of fields, but each one take a bite, a hap. By the time they pass, there's nothing left. So if you put a dastarkhan here of full of food, and you say the students must come from this side, they must come out that side, and there's nothing left when they come out from the other side. What do you say? What will you call him? Right, carry on. So you see, أما الجراد فمعروف مشهور وهو مأكول لما ثبت في الصحيح عن عبد الله بن أوفى. Yeah, and it's also something which is edible, right? It's something which you, right, carry on. See, there's a proof for it. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yeah, which we went in battle with Rasul 7 times. غزوات نأكل الجرادة, and we used to eat the locust. Now, about 2 or 3 years ago, there was also a plague of locusts in Saudi. I'm sure you must have seen the videos when they were viral. How in the Masjid Nabawi saw some on the marble, all those locusts. And they also had videos of people selling bags and bags of locusts on the markets. And you must have seen videos of people eating it also. So that is permissible. There's what's it? أحل لنا الميتتان السمك والجراد, isn't it? Right? So apparently it's very, very, what you call it, high in protein. And if you add it to that, maybe if you next time you have one, you must fry it crispy. You must dip it in chocolate, and then you eat it. Very, very tasty. Carry on. Yeah. So روى الشافعي وأحمد وابن ماجة عن ابن عمر. Yeah, Imam Shafi narrates in his compilation of hadith. Imam Ahmad, Ibn Majah, they all narrate. All of the chains go to Ibn Umar. He said, "أحلت لنا ميتتان والدمان." So just see, see when we speak about carrion in Sharia, say maita means carrion. So normally an animal, when it is slaughtered according to Sharia, we know there's different conditions in the Hanafi madhab. Hanafi madhab, at least 3 of the 4 veins, etc. Shafi madhab. Then the blood is let out. So some conditions must be slaughtered. It must be like the blood must be shed from the throat. It must be slaughtered by a Muslim. We'll do that, inshallah. It will come in Mishkat. It will come in Hidayah, or in detail. Itabu Sayyid wa Sabah. You must have done it also in your right. So when an animal doesn't normally undergo that Shari definition of slaughter, which we call it in Arabic zakat, wataiza, zakat, or zabiha, then it is referred to as maita. So a sheep, for example, it didn't go underneath, it never undergo the Shari process of slaughter, right? Right, like how we said a Muslim or Ahl Kitab must slaughter it, or and then the blood must be severed. I mean, the veins must be severed. So when it does not conform, it's called maita. So here a locust, even though it did not undergo that process of which normally a living thing has to undergo to become halal, here it does not have to go to it. That's why it's referred to maita in the sense. So it's not carrion in the sense that it's haram carrion, but it's carrion in the sense that it is something which never undergoes the regular process of Islamic slaughter. You understand the point I'm trying to make? It's not to say that something that died and is carrion is faulty is halal for you. That's not what it means. It means that generally all living things, sheep, goat, cow, etc., etc., it needs to undergo a Shari process of slaughter, a Shari process, and then it becomes halal. But the fish and the locust, it does not have to undergo the Shari process of slaughter, right? It's not in need of zakat, or it's not in need of zabah. They're saying, وَحِلَّتْ لَنَا مَيْتَتَانِ وَالدَّمَانِ الْحُوتُ وَالْجَرَادُ, and the blood is وَالْكَبِدُ وَالطِّحَالُ. It's referred to like it's also like a spleen or something in the animal, right? So is that hadith clear? Né? You understood what I mean by that hadith there? And like also normally blood, dam masfuh is haram. But if you look at liver, it is also from blood, etc. Halal for you to eat, right? And the spleen also. Carry on. Okay, so um, أرسل عن الطوفان والجراد. كانت تأكل مسامير أبوابهم وتضع الخشبة. فروى الحافظ أبو الفرج الحريري قال سئل شريح القاضي عن الجراد فقال قبح الله الجرادة فيها خلقة سبعة شبابر رأسها رأس فرس. Okay, I see time is up. We'll have to stop there. Inshallah, we'll continue on Monday with this. We have to stop for our Anjuman.